Hey, so I've been reflecting on a lot of the comments from my video 2 days ago about my battles with depression and mental health. Um, I actually rewatched the video myself because, in all honesty, I kind of started recording it and almost sort of zoned out a bit. I just kind of let my mind go and just kind of got off what was on my chest. Um, Looking back at it, there's things in there that I sort of mentioned without really thinking and sort of talked about without really thinking about that were things that I hadn't even noticed myself that I was kind of that were going on in my head. It was kind of a good vent session. Kind of felt good getting it off my chest. Still does feel good getting it off my chest. Um, the comments and the response I've got from it has just been incredible. The conversations I've been having with people, the help and the inspiration I've given to people so far is just it's been amazing. I've been so grateful the last 2 days of the comments and the feedback and the messages I've been getting from people, the conversations I've been having, whether it's people themselves that have been suffering with depression, whether it's people they know, whether it's a relative, whether it's their father, whether it's their mother, whoever it happens to be. That it seems to be depression isn't something that it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter who it is. And we only have to look at the last few years, some of the amazing actors and comedians like Robin Williams and Heath Ledger that unfortunately mental illness got the better of them and they didn't seem to find a way out. They found a way out, but it was unfortunately a very tragic way. Having this outlet to be able to tell people and start that conversation has been, I can't even describe what it's been like the last 2 days. It's been incredible being able to talk to people and have this conversation with people and really kind of start, I suppose, some people's road to being able to fight it and being able to get back to a life that is better than the blackness that is depression. One of the things that really kept standing out in my mind and something that seemed to keep cropping up in a lot of conversations I've had with people is that feeling of being lost. When you're suffering depression, you feel lonely, you feel lost, you feel like there's really no way out. You can't see a light at the end of the tunnel. It seemed to be a very recurring thing with most of the people I spoke to, whether it was themselves feeling lost and feeling down, or conversations they'd had with other people that was a word that seemed to keep cropping up. What I really want to get out there and what I really want to tell people is you don't have to feel lost. When you're in the moment, yes, you do. You feel like there's no way. You can't see the light at the end of that tunnel. It's just like a really deep, dark maze that you just can't find your way out of. There is ways of getting out there. You just need someone to hold your hand and show you a way to get out. What I've kind of come to the conclusion of is I need to help as many of those people as I can. It's something that's fairly passionate to me. It's something that I get goosebumps now thinking about it. It's something that I get very emotional about when I think about all those people out there that are in the same situation I was 10 years ago. It isn't an easy battle and it isn't a quick battle. It's something you've got to work on and something you've got to be mindful of over a long period of time. But knowing that there's people out there that are still suffering like that, and in these days with social media and news and all the crap that's going on in the world, that number of people is increasing at a tremendously horrendous rate. The amount of people that suffer from mental illness and are stuck in that hole and stuck in that maze and just feel lost and lonely, it's really upsetting to think there's people out there that feel like that and really don't have that guide to help them out. I know what it was like when I was in that point. You really do. You feel like you're at wit's end. There's no way of getting out. There's no way of seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. What I'm wanting to do, I'm putting together, or I've put together the basis of, and I'm finishing off a guide, I suppose you say. I'm looking for a few people. It's fairly time intense on my side, but I'm looking for some people that if any of this is ringing true to you, if any of this is like, I feel lost, I feel dark, I feel like there's really no way out, I want to help you. I want to show you there is a way out. I want to show you how to manage it. I want to show you for years to come how to find your way out of that hole and find your way to a happier and lighter place. Find that end of the maze, find that light at the end of the tunnel. I want to show people there is a way of doing that and there is a way of getting there. I've I spent years taking notes of everything that worked and everything that didn't work, and all the tactics and the tricks and the little bits and pieces that helped me kind of just get out of my head and kind of see, yeah, you know, there is a light there, and I know how to work towards it. I still fall back on them now. If I'm having a crap time, if I'm having, you know, whatever it is, life's getting me down, if it's work, if it's bills, if it's kids, if it's whatever, just my brain playing stupid tricks on me and making me feel like an idiot. I fall back on those tactics now. There's some really simple things you can do. It's not as hard as it sounds. It's not as tricky as it sounds. It just takes a bit of consistency and a bit of a guide to help you through it. What I'm going to do is, I'm putting this program together. Basically, it's a guide to empowerment and to help you out of this rut that you feel like you're in. All you've got to do, like this video. You don't have to do anything spectacular. You don't have to send messages. Just like this video. That's all you've got to do. I know it's a topic that's really hard to think about, but take that first step. Find someone that's going to help you out of it. Whether it's me, whether it's someone else. Like this video. Look, I'll send you a message. We'll have a bit of a chat. We'll find out how you're feeling. We'll find out what's working for you now, what's not working, what's really getting you down. We'll try and pinpoint where the problems are, and start putting a plan together of how to get you out of this hole, and really kind of start you on a road to see there is a way out, to see there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you don't have to walk around feeling lost all the time and feeling lonely. Like this video, if you think there's anyone that this might ring true with, if you think there's anyone that you can kind of look at it. Some people, when they're really, really dark in that hole, you can just kind of see that glint in their eyes. It's just, they haven't got that spark. They just haven't got that life they used to have. Share it with them. Send it to them in a private message. You don't have to make it public. It's a topic that has got a lot of stigmas around it. I completely understand that. That's why I'm trying to get this out there. I'm trying to reach people as much as I can without them having to put their hand up and go, oh yeah, it's me. Keep it completely private. It's the program's going to be completely one-on-one. It's going to be private. You're not going to have to sort of be public about it. I just want to help people. That's all I want to do. After the conversations I've had the last few days, I really just want to help people. Guys, like this video. If any of this rings true with you, share it with someone that you think might need help, or someone that might get inspiration from this to start looking for help and working towards a better life. Guys, keep the comments coming. They're really driving me to push this even harder. I've felt so empowered myself the last 2 days just from the comments and everything I've come from. Guys, I'm absolutely loving it. Keep up the top work, guys. See you later.